start with, and then you can work up from there. Another one that's a really good to know and have is Camtasia Studio. And I told you we were going to go kind of fast-paced, right? This is crammed full of information. Jeremy said, Ken, my customers are busy. I don't want any of their time wasted. I want them to get a whole bunch of content. And that's what we're trying to do. Camtasia Studio allows you to capture your desktop or just an application that you're using, just an area on your desktop, anything you want basically, and it will record that, and it'll record your voice at the same time. Camtasia is an extremely powerful and popular program. Lots of people use it. In fact, later on, when I show you how to find work, Camtasia is going to be one of your keywords to look for. It's that popular. People actually use it when they list jobs, when they post jobs that they need done. Another thing that we're going to want is a way to deliver the content once we have created it. And by far, that means FTP, because you're not going to be able to email most of the stuff that you do because it's going to be too big. And it's usually cost prohibitive to next day stuff, although, I do have to do that on occasion. I even had a very large video job that I had to do where it was well over 30 hours of training. And I had 3 500 gig external drives, Seagate drives. And what we would do is I would take the first one, I would fill it with content, I would ship it out, and then I would be working on the next batch, and I would fill that one up. And then after they received the other one, they would copy the stuff, they would ship it to me. So there was pretty much always one en route and one at the 2 different locations. So we were constantly doing a cycle there. But again, that can be kind of cost prohibitive, especially for smaller projects. So FTP is where that comes into play. The program that I'm going to show you, there are several, but the one that I'm going to recommend to you is Smart FTP. Again, the download link, all of these programs, I will show you where to get trials to them. I'll show you where to download them, and usually that's the same place that you purchase them from. So Smart FTP is the FTP client. It allows you to connect to a server and then upload whatever kind of data you have to that server. Then you will give your client a link later on and they'll be able to download it, or you can even give them FTP access. Sometimes they will have an FTP server and they'll give you a username and password, and then you'll have to connect and upload your work that way. But that's how it's done with an FTP client. This last 2 that I'm going to